Before the bell, U.S. indices closing higher on Thursday, lifted by shares in semiconductors and semiconductor equipment, telecommunication services, and automobiles and component sectors. On the economic docket, initial jobless claims remaining unchanged at 211,000 in the week ended May 5th, but lower than the estimate of 209,000. Meanwhile, CPI figures month over month in April increasing by 0.2%, all while advancers well ahead of decliners. 85% of S&P 500 constituents trading higher yesterday. Now, after hours, after the markets closed, NVIDIA unveiling first quarter adjusted EPS of $2.05 versus 85 cents 1 year earlier, on revenue up 66% to $3.21 billion. While Asian markets up today except for the CSI 300, the Nikkei up 1.16%, the Hang Seng up 1.02%, the CSI down 0.5%, while South Korea's Kospi up 0.55%. European markets are consolidating, and U.S. futures calling for a mixed start. Now, there are no major earnings expected today, so we go to the economic docket. 8:30 in the morning, we have the April import price index month over month, and that's expected at 0.5%. The April export price index month over month, that's expected at 0.4%. 10 o'clock in the morning, we have the May preliminary University of Michigan consumer sentiment read, and that's expected at a total of 98.3. And we move on to the markets, in the S&P 500 is where we begin, and that sees the bias remain bullish, while the Nasdaq also sees a bullish bias above 6920, and that's also in focus, as the relative strength index lacks downward momentum. Long positions above 6920 are favored, with targets at 6990 and 7035 in extension. And lastly, the Dow Jones sees the upside prevail.